Daz Studio enthusiasts. Welcome back to my tutorial series. This is Not From This World. Hey now, tonight I wanted to talk a little bit more about Mesh Grabber because I can't believe that I've never shown you how to save a morph. And so tonight I want to just show you this really easy thing so that when you create a morph with one of your props, you can save it and use it over and over and over again. Now I know a lot of my viewers are pros at Daz Studio, but for those of you that are not, Mesh Grabber is an add-on to Daz Studio that is an absolute must-have. And it's right here. I recommend you buying the bundle and not trying to piece it out, because if you buy this bundle, you will be able to get all of the assets for Mesh Grabber. And right now it's on sale. And it's about $33. So, I mean, it's a little pricey, but it's not that much. Get it, it's worth it, and add it into Daz Studio. All right, so to show you what Mesh Grabber can do for those of you that are new, and to show everyone how to save a morph, what we're going to do is we're going to take Milica, who is looking outstandingly cute today, I have to say. And we're going to take her dress, and I'm just going to drop the dress off of her shoulder using Mesh Grabber. And so how I'm going to do this to begin with is kind of readjust, and I'll go back to that same kind of angle of the camera for the render. But I want to just take this and drop it off of her shoulder. And so we're going to need kind of the front and the back. So I'm going to select Milica, and I'm going to scroll down until I find her dress. This is the Empire dress, by the way. It's super cute. And here is what it looks like. I really like how it has this high slit all the way up. It is pretty sexy. So Milica looks outstanding in this dress, but let's drop this off of the shoulder and have a little fun. I'm going to select the dress. I'm going to come up to my Tools tab and select Mesh Grabber. I'm going to kind of grab this edge of the dress, and we're going to just kind of start pulling it off of her shoulder and down. But I want to get a little bit of the back, and I'm just going to grab as much of the mesh as I can here on the edge. And it might be kind of hard for you to see because of the tool, but I'm kind of just grabbing as much of the mesh as I can. And now I'm going to take the red arrow, and we're just going to kind of drag this over and kind of drag this down. And when I click off of it, I'm always going to click on the dress itself because it'll keep Mesh Grabber on the dress. And see, now I can rearrange my camera so that I can continue to adjust this the way that I want. So we're going to add a little more shape to this. I'm going to drop this down even more. And if you buy that bundle, what the bundle does come with is a rotate option. So see, I can take this and rotate it, and that adds some more realism to our morph here. Okay, now this needs to come down a little bit right here. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of the mesh, and we're going to drop this down. And to keep this real but PG rated, we're going to grab just a little bit right there and drop it down to try and even things out. Okay, so that looks pretty good, and I can get out of Mesh Grabber by just going back up to my selection tool. And now we kind of have this dropped off of her shoulder. We can run a quick iRay preview. Let's look at what we've done. Okay, so you can see we did a pretty good job. You can adjust this more if you want to. And if you want to see more tutorials, check out these that I've made with Mesh Grabber. And I've done this off and on throughout the years that I've been doing tutorials. The point of this video is not to show you how to use Mesh Grabber. Those are for some of my other videos, but what I want to do is I really want to show you how you save this. And I was looking through some of my videos and I noticed that I never showed you how to save them. So let's save this morph. It's super easy with Mesh Grabber selected. So if I select Mesh Grabber again, I've got my Empire dress selected. I'm going to go to my tool settings. Mine is right here, but if you need to access tool settings, just go to Window, Panes, and then you can go down to Tool Settings. I have it right here as a tab. And then if you look, this opens up Mesh Grabber, and this is where we can change some things. We can change the smoothing, we can change the gizmo orientation, that kind of thing. But we can save it right here. It says Morphs and then Save. So if I hit Save, it's going to tell me that we're going to save this morph to the Empire dress, and we need to name it. So I just changed her right shoulder. So I'm just going to name this Right Shoulder Drop. And we have Mesh Grabber selected, and all I have to do is hit OK. Now what this is going to do is when we go back to the Empire dress, it's going to create a morph. The morph is going to be under the parameters tab, and if you scroll down under my Empire dress, you'll see it says Mesh Grabber. And if we select Mesh Grabber, there's our morph, Right Shoulder Drop. And what's really cool is it is dialed up to 100%, and then I can dial it back to 0. So we can go from 0, and it's not perfect, but we can also adjust it partially, and we don't have to go to 100%. So see, look at 59.8%. That looks pretty good too. And then of course I can do the full morph that I just created and get that effect. So this is how you save things in Mesh Grabber. And if I were to go to the other side and drop the other side off, I could make another morph under Mesh Grabber, and you'll just have a whole line of morphs that we've done for this dress. So I wanted to show you that tonight. Really quick tutorial, but it is pretty cool. And it's just another way that you can start morphing your clothing. So one more cool option. All right, if you like my videos, hit that bell for notifications of new videos, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and give me some comments. Let's grow my channel some more. I want to appreciate everyone who follows me. Thank you so much. Get out there, start rendering, and have a wonderful weekend.